dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry and emotion, you don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, little baby, know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax, even in these foreign cars.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. He's able to carry that momentum over to today. We're in for a show on MLB The Show.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and today's starter, Jose Urena.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
First pitch, 7-7.
Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings it across. One up, one down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario, coming off a good one, 4 for 4 yesterday. Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fought off foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done. But good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Next to hit for the Nats, Bobby Abreu. Throw over to first.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1.
Runner, yes,
Rosario on the move. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Man at second. And that is out of play. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3.
We got a full count.
Rosario, the runner at second with 1 away. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He will score, and the Nats take the lead. Now around second, going for third. The relay.
Picks himself up an RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
One down, runner at third. Hodges now at the plate. There's a strike. One away with a runner at third. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground to first. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. You put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. That clips the corner.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Smoked on the ground a second, and that is the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Nationals 2, and the Blue Jays coming up.
Watch me, watch me, watch me. Let me work.
And we're back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Fernando Valenzuela. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Leading off, Bo Bichette. Just missed. Down. That one outside. Ball 2.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic. In the air, out towards left center. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Breaking ball through there for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And that's in the dirt. And a count 1-2. That one missed. 1 out, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's a ball.
Full count.
Stays alive. And there's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now Larry Walker. Walker checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges. Really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Guerrero at first, one gone. Strike on the inside corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 2 out.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball's often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
Tony Clark next up for the Blue Jays. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Two outs.
The first pitch, just a tough pitch at the knees on the outside corner for a strike, and then he went in on the next one. So he's got to move the ball in and out from pitch to pitch, up and down, and just try to keep these guys looking all over the place and never lock into one area because he just doesn't have the stuff to beat you that way.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. One left for Toronto. They trail it here 2-0. Back now in Toronto. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Urania back to work. Wood goes 6 feet 7 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2021. And a foul ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. And now it's Luis Garcia. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1.
That missed. That's a ball.
Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 2. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And a strike on the outside edge. Next offering is in for a strike. Man at first, one away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Line drive. Great effort, but it gets down. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
First and second, 1 out. DeYoung getting ready to hit. There's the strike. Ground ball could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Over to Clark for the inning-ending double play. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Nationals 2 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the second, and now it's Dalton Varsho. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Center field. Sizemore settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out.
Center fielder.
Turkey Stearns stepping to the plate now. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
Well, he's been aggressive
No balls,
right out of
2
the
strikes.
box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And now
Ball.
1 and 2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. DeYoung throws to first in time, and they get Stearns for the out.
Batting 7, third baseman, Mike Lowell.
2 down, bases empty. Mike Lowell next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch
Ball,
doesn't
that's
find
down.
the zone.
Nope. Ball.
As a veteran out there on the
2
ball,
balls, no
you're trying to
strikes.
establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Swing and a miss as he was out front
2
that
balls,
time.
1 strike.
That one down the line. Oh, and it hits the base. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
You gotta love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
So a man at first. Bobby Grich next up for the Blue Jays. And ball 1. Lowell off of first with 2 away. Foul ball there. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball
1-2
right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Blue Jays held in check. They trail things here 2-0.
And all my haters, y'all can you softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Brady Sizemore.
Inside. Ball 1. And that's down and away. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away. You get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out to short. Bichette throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Now the number 2 hitter, Ahmed Rosario. A single and a run scored and a walk. This one in the air, center field. Stearns is there. 2 away.
Up next for Washington, right fielder Bobby
2 outs,
Abreu.
base is empty. Now at the plate, Bobby Abreu. He tripled and scored his first time. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Hey!
2 outs, base is empty.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 2 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That's in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Strike 2.
0-2.
And that skips in the dirt. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
These days, people
So the batting order turns over. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Kicks and fires. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. Next offering is outside.
Ball.
Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Flipped that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, or reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. There's a strike. On the ground, right side, and that one handled. Throws to first in time, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0. On to the fourth, and the batter now, Gil Hodges. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Nationals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That clips the zone, and the count's even at 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that misses. And the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Varsho sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Grounded out his first time. That's too low. 1-0. And downstairs. Next offering is down low.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Inside ball 4.
Ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
One gone, runner at first. And now up for Washington, James Wood. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. There's a strike. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. So up next, Luis Garcia reached on an infield single his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Up the middle. The underhand flip. And very nicely done for the out. So 1 left for Washington. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Larry Walker. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. So up next for Toronto, Tony Clark. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle. And it gets by him. Dalton Varsho will hit next. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. And he'll reach second with 1 away. And now for the Jays, Turkey Stearns. Golden opportunity right here. And that one missing low. Clark at third. Varsho at second with 1 away. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
That one lifted to left. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Runner from third comes across. And it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Mike Lowell digs in now. On the ground, right side. Over to DeYoung. Over to first, but it's offline.
promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And next for Toronto, Bobby Grich. Struck out swinging his first time. And a strike in there.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. They get 2 and draw even again. We're headed to the 5th. We are tied 2-2.
Funk up the place. We're just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass. We about to go. What's about to happen, girl? You already know.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Urania back to work. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Ryan Burr getting ready to go. O'Day warming up as well. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Varsho hauls it in, and there's one away.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th.
That's a ball.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Now batting center fielder,
So the lineup
Grady
flips over.
Sizemore.
Grady Sizemore digging in for the Nationals. Has grounded out a couple of times. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. DeYoung stands at first with 1 out. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score. The relay to third. He's in there.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Ryan Burr. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
You tell me what's so good about being on.
1 down, runner at 3rd. Ahmed Rosario digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 2. In the air, right field. Walker makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now it's the right fielder, Bobby Abreu. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. And a slider in there for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Pitch misses. Now 2-2. That's inside. Gil Hodges in the on-deck circle for the Nats. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Gil Hodges now at the plate.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. That one missed. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Out to short. Zips it across. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Nationals get a run courtesy of the RBI triple. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Rogers Center, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Alejandro Kirk. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
One and 2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. Hit hard on the ground to short. Handles, throws to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Vladdy, 25 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Blue Jays down a run. In the air, right side, Abreu. Squeezes it. That is the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here's the DH for Washington, C.J. Abrams. He was late there. Strike 1.
Ooh,
Ball, 1 strike.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And that's a little bit high. And the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Movement in the bullpen. Nick Sandlin appears to be getting loose. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting left fielder James Wood.
At the plate, James Wood. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. On the ground to first,
foul.
And it goes just foul.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting second baseman
Luis Garcia, the next to hit. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's outside. Burr throws to first.
Hey!
And he dives back in safely. Wood, the base runner at first with 1 out. And now 2-1.
That's a ball.
Runner on the move. And it's fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And a foul ball. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Inside and
Take
hit
your
him.
base.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Paul DeYoung digging in for the Nationals.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Ball.
That misses, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last two pitches were well executed.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Blue Jays 2. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Larry Walker. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's in there at the knees. Ball one there.
1-2.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Next to hit, Tony Clark. And that's outside. Ball one. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. A little bit low.
Ball.
Now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Late with the swing there.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And that one fouled off. 2-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Dalton Varsho will hit next. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Turkey Stearns next up for the Blue Jays. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 3 and the Blue Jays 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Nick Sandlin. This is his first appearance of the season.
Number 52.
Grady Sizemore digging in for the Nationals. Outside. And that's ball one.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swings and misses, and one away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now, Ahmed Rosario, 1 for 3. Just missed. The 1-0. Late swing fouled off. And there's a ball.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beat.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And now here is Bobby Abreu. Tosses to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Nationals 3 and the Blue Jays 2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Way high there. Ball one. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jackson Rutledge, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Ferrer also getting ready. Looking to get the tying run on base. To third. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Just
down.
missed.
That's the ball.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Just
No,
missed.
that's down. Ball. No, that's out.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In the air to left center, Sizemore has this one sized up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch misses. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is that. Blue Jays go down in order, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the eighth, and now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Sandlin back to work. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Next is the designated hitter, C.J. Abrams. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Sandlin goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. That's off the inside corner. 2-0. And that's in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
And that one in the air center field. And Stearns makes the grab for the out. One down.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder James Wood.
Now the left fielder, James Wood. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. Hodges, the runner at second with one away. The next offering misses. 1-2 the count. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and there's two away. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. And there's a strike. To the right side, Grich. On to first, and that's the third out. Nationals lead one, but they're up 3-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Jose A. Ferrer. This is his third time out this year.
Jose A. Ferrer.
Bo Bichette getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's outside. And that's ball one. Action in the pen down there. Kyle Finnegan, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Dives, but it's off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they do get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
So now the DH spot, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's the strike. One down, base is empty. And that one clips the corner. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And he swings over the top there. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. So up next for Toronto, Larry Walker. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. In there for strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Here's a high chopper. Hodges. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it 3-2.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Garcia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. And a first offering, a fastball for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Oh, 1 down. That one to first. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Strike 2.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Next offering upstairs.
2-2.
That's a little bit low.
Full count.
In the air, center field. Stearns underneath it. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting center fielder, Grady Sizemore.
And here is Grady Sizemore.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And he pumps it a strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that misses.
That's the ball.
And now it's even 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Blue Jays 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kyle Finnegan. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season.
Kyle Finnegan.
Well, one-run game. Tony Clark now at the plate. In the air on the infield, Hodges settles under it, brings it in, and there's one away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
On the ground,
And
but
foul.
that rolls foul. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. Here's a 1-2.
2-2.
Line to right, base hit. And the tying run is on base. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Turkey Stearns, the next to hit. First
No,
pitch
that's out.
just misses.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 2-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Finnegan checks over to first, and he's back. Two. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And it remains 2-2. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That misses. 3-2 now.
Good. He never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Ball 4. He walked in. And that keeps things going.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Bottom of the ninth, 1-run game, 2 on. And next for Toronto, Mike Lowell.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Big spot,
no strike.
tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
Good spot for the
2-0.
hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And another ball.
3-0.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Grounded to third, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Out, a double play to end it with the tying run stranded at second.
Well, all you want is a chance going to that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side, nice job to battle through it, close out the win.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.